We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our... Approaching the ring, we've got Jesse Bam Rodriguez. El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
We've waited a long time for this fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Catch and shoot. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting under.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Ooh, Bam is rocked. Going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The Venezuelan is rocked. And that'll do it. Linares is down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be.
Back into the fight. You're much better than this.
Here we go. It's round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A perfect counter shot. He misses with that straight left. Misses with the jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Counter punching. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit me on the blind side of the referee. Get angry.
Those fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. about a
Focus,
one-sided
focus.
3
Big
minutes we
breath,
just
big
saw.
deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
Let's get it started in round 3. But Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Misses with the straight left. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That counter punch caught him clean. They exchanged punches. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Those counter punches have to hurt. A lot of effort being exerted here. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Mate, what you doing? Come on, switch on,
Switch
switch
here in the
on.
next
You've been
round.
posting this fight, and now you've let him back into it.
On to the fourth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook was off target. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab doesn't find a home. Neither fighter willing to slow down. That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident.
On to the fifth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Bam! I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Holding nothing back here in the round. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. His stamina is off the charts. He misses with that straight left. It's all offense all the time. Bam is hurt. Sweet music to his ear.
Needs you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind.
There's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure in.
Nice counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Misses with the straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And he scores with the counter. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who
needs you to focus on what you're doing.
And there's the bell for round 8. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Good counter punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Jorge Linares is in some serious... We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
The straight right just misses. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' score.